definitely making progress. We're putting the pieces together. And I think when that picture is done, I think we'll have a real clear definition of what occurred and where to go.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, this guy, Aaron Snell, he's losing sleep. This guy really wants to get this case closed. And I believe, to the defense of Moscow Police Department, I believe that when that puzzle comes together, they're going to place the handcuffs on that individual or the individuals responsible for this. I mean, they've been taking a beat, and I get it. They're a small town, not used to a case of this magnitude. And I think the public needs to back up off them. And I think the families of the, victims need to have a little bit more patience. But these guys are going to get it done. I believe in our judicial system, and I believe in law enforcement in their ability to track down killers. I believe they're going to get it done. Yeah, they were kind of slow to act. They stumbled, may have fumbled the ball in the beginning, but in the end, justice will prevail, and these guys will nab that individual or individuals responsible for this horrendous act.
I don't know how you catch a criminal if you don't even know what you're looking for.
This morning, Stephen Goncalves sharing his fear and frustration, not only facing the heartbreaking loss of his daughter Kaylee and her 3 friends, but the fact that their killer is still at large.
It's going to be a cold case if we don't do something within the next week or two.
A police spokesperson says the case is the department's highest priority, with Moscow PD working around the clock alongside state police and the FBI.
We're definitely making progress. We're putting the pieces together. And I think when that picture is done, I think we'll have a real clear definition of what occurred and where to go.
Goncalves says he respects the need to withhold some information, but is frustrated by what he calls a lack of communication from law enforcement, leaving the father of 4 slowly losing his patience.
Every day that goes by and you don't hear anything, what does that do?
Just tells me statistically I'm going to have to do more work myself. I'm not going to sit here and just be a crybaby dad.
On the college campus the victims attended just weeks ago, the mystery surrounding their deaths convincing some students to do remote learning until someone is caught.
I'm coming home this weekend, back to Boise, because of it. My family is very concerned, and rightly so.
One criminal profiler telling NBC News it's possible the attacker could show up at community events commemorating the victims, such as this candlelight vigil.
It wouldn't be at all surprising if the killer, if he does indeed live in the community, would show up at some of these public events simply to observe, if you will, the outcome of his crime.
That's why Goncalves says his family won't be holding a public memorial for Kaylee.
I can't do it public if he's sitting there laughing and smirking and feeding off everybody's misery. If I can keep any part of this animal's fantasy from coming true, then I'm going to do it.
And overnight, we are getting some new details from Moscow PD, who says that a 6th individual has been identified as having been on the lease of that home where this horrific crime took place. Up until recently, it was believed that only 5 people lived there. Police say they don't believe this individual was there at the time of the crime, but this only adds a new layer to this ongoing mystery that everyone here has a conclusion sooner than later.
Yet
Send it
another
back to you.
layer. All right, Morgan, thank you.